Oh boy, we have early sales on some of these ultimate rares. Make sure you guys smash the link crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Now, a lot of you are particularly curious about this, as I have been too. And we finally have some sales data to back up some of these. On the top end, your high listings are $230, the way it looks for the most desired card in the set. You kind of have another follow-up down here from the UK. You can see, looks like some differences here. I will say, though, the foiling on this is immaculate. Even some of that, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Yeah, the EU prints are probably going to be the most desired if I had to guess on these. It looks like the metal is 150 as well. See, this, I hate to say this just feels blobby to me. I'm not like super crazy about this, but like at the same time, I don't know, man. It just, oh, they have a video here of the oh, okay, sure, interesting. It just feels very expensive. This also doesn't look particularly good to me. I'd rather just, I don't know, this doesn't feel good as an ultimate rare. Like, I'm sorry to say that. It's just not as defined. And then you have these running around. You know, we just got, like, you have the champion pack, or the champion winner promo, the judge promo. Got a lot of printings coming up for this. It's also, while it is embossed and everything, I don't know, man. This doesn't feel exciting to me. I don't know why. We also, I mean, there's a lot of those. We have a very cheap listing. Another cheap listing on these. These have gone down pretty quickly. And then, of course, you get down here to the supers, which are, you know, just going to be the expensive card pricing that people want, which they're never going to get. This is actually kind of nice. These coming in super rare would have been a little bit nicer, honestly. I would have loved some alternatives to that, but okay. And then the pre-prep, this looks fantastic as a super, but a little bit more than I would want to, you know, toss out. We could have had secret rares of these. We could have enjoyed nice rarities on this, but Konami said, oh, no, Peru. Oh, the Regenesis is in here. Okay. Heatwave's also got the super printing, the token. Valon. This actually looks good. These are $9 a piece. But you got to remember, I mean, this is all early with this set. We will see some, I want to say some differences a little bit later on with this. So my takeaway with this, interesting early pricing. I don't fully expect anything, I guess, too nuts with this. This will be something that I will be monitoring, you know, as time kind of progresses here. Because the set is new, you know. It's got that, you know, that fresh car smell to it. You know, you're finally getting something a little bit nicer to, you know, try and, you know, collect. And obviously, you know, this is the beginning of that potential. Chaos Origins. Hey, Konami, can you fix your gosh darn Starlight mix-up? So we've had, you know, time for this set to sink in. Monitoring this is not all that surprising. I mean, $500 copies on the Magician of Dark Chaos is still $500 to $600. Meanwhile, Black Luster Soldier's down to $400. It's crazy to me that the BLS tanked down that hard. Faras are $300. Meanwhile, the Chaotic Phantasmals are $160, and it looks like Witness of the Ancients is holding about $180. So those tanked. Pontus Lost Starlight Rares, $140. That one's interesting. Black Chaos is down to $113. Magician of Dark Chaoses are at $86. Griffos are $71. Your Black Luster Soldier Extended Arts are still $67. That's pretty good. I'm not necessarily surprised to see that. Oh, you're not going to let me go to my second image page correctly? Okay, thank you. Alistair's are 62s. June Prides are 60s. Surges are down to 55 and continuing to tank. Invocation Swords are 44s. Your regular Black Chaoses, this card is holding very, very, very strong. I do think over the weekend, depending on how, this deck impacts the AWCQ, will really depend on, pricing for this. Same thing with Pot of Sloth. The reality of both of these particular cards will truly depend on, how the set itself goes. Zena's coming in at 51. I have a few choice words about this card. This card's absolutely bonkers. You can get a Phantom Knights of Decayed Cloak for $28 plus $8 shipping. Okay. The Magical Hats is down to $31. A lot of builds are choosing to not even play this, which is kind of crazy. Meanwhile, Crackle's down to 42. That's kind of sad. The Skull, you have one cheap listing here for 45, then you go up to 59. It's interesting. Raviels are still 35 for the Starlights. Faras are 42s. Cultic Mystic is a whole $37. It's kind of crazy. Whiskers, $34. God, if you wanted to pick this deck up. Uriah is a $20 Starlight rare. That's crazy. Extended Art Chaotic Phantasmals are 25s as well. Okay, Alistairs are 22s. Griffos, this is a $20 Ultra. Holy crap, Griffo. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, though, because, you need maximum number on these. I guess if you got them when they were $10, you won, but these have long since been pushing back upwards. He is by far the most important card in the deck. Witness of the Ancients is 18. Azamina Uranias are 15. Crackles are 15s. Surges are coming in at 13s. Opening D4s are down to 14, which is good. Your Black Chaoses are a whole $11. Your BLSs are $7. God, that's actually really cheap. Okay. Chaotic Phantasmals are $5. The problem with this card is, as much as, we want to do the haha funny fusion play lines with it, it's just, it's so cheap. I think we're going to keep going down. Witness of the Ancients, though, if you do want to pick these up, these are $4. Okay. The Altergeist token is a whole $6. It's actually not bad. Your Kings are $4 too. Zenas are $3. Oh boy. Your Kaito token is bought out at $3. That's also kind of cool. Then of course the token with Yuto and Dark Rebellion is pretty cheap right now too. Your Ragged Ritual Rites is also a $2 to $3 super rare. Okay, I see you. But outside of that, truth be told, I mean, this set's going the way that we expected it to. It's propping itself up on a very big pedestal. We're getting a good opportunity to see how the set wants to go. And honestly, just kind of the value that's being placed in it. I guess we have a couple of other little funnies to include in this. Darkblade, the Dragon Knight. This is an Edison, or it's a Go format card. Yeah. In terms of, old school playability, so we have 27, I don't know where all my sellers went for this, but it looks like if you're wanting a near mint copy of this, you're going to be pushing about $99, which I guess isn't terrible to think about. You're dealing with, old classic cards, and let's be honest, a lot of these old classics do have value about them that we might not necessarily expect to see. Then Blackluster Soldier IOC, God, take me back to the time. We did see that Japan did get the Alt-Art prize cards, for this. For light play, do we even near mint? We even have near mints? Oh, we do? Oh, no, we have no near mints on the market right now. Only LPs, but it looks like 226 is your lowest. We go up to 335, up to 350, up to 810, and they just kind of keep going. But you're dealing with, once again, old classic cards. This is the same system that we see time and time again with these older cards where they become crazy valuable. And I do honestly hate to say it, but I think we're going to continue to see this trend do its thing. This is just the norm now. Vintage, old, high rarity, non-existent as it just continues to push on up even further beyond. So what do you guys think about, today's market? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons! Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.